How's it going there, everyone? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussion. And for today's semi, guys, we are going to be talking about chapter 199 and chapter 200. And yes, guys, I'm going to be doing two chapter discussions for this video because, granted though, let's give a round of applause for Nakaba Sensei himself for making it to 200 and chapter, guys. Let's give a huge round of applause, guys, because legitimately, I'm actually stoked that Nakaba is actually making it to 200 in chapters. Because remember, guys, even though Nanatsu no Taizai is still very brand new, you gotta give him some credit, even though because his anime actually made it on Netflix. If it wasn't for him being on Netflix, guys, his manga wouldn't have gone this far and actually would have been so broad in terms of the anime community. I mean, come on, look how great it has become now, guys. And personally, I feel like Nakaba is also going to show more and more actual interesting chapters to come. Granted, though, right now for these two chapters, guys, let's get to it because I don't want to digress too much. But like I said, a round of applause for Nakaba for actually making it to 200 in chapters. But let's go. In this chapter, chapter 199, guys, I have to say though, I kind of figured they were gonna go along with the route of the evil villains not actually being evil villains. I kind of actually explained it in my chapter 198 discussion that Gloxinia and Dolor, they weren't villains. I knew they were gonna train frickin' Diana and King. I freaking knew it, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it kind of made sense as to why they were gonna help because of the fact that Diana and King are not as strong as they really are. And granted though, in the chapter 199, you literally see freaking Gloxinia and Dolor just laughing throughout the whole entire time, like, oh my god, these characters are so weak, they have nothing to go against. It just feels like they actually pity them too. And it's granted though, we actually do get the characters get a little bit of laughter involved in it, and when you see a character laugh, because remember, villains don't really necessarily laugh or have a good time when they're not killing, when they're being so in a serious tone. Necessarily, they keep that tone kind of relevant throughout the whole entire time they're actually shown. But like I said, Gloxinia and Dolor, they had a change of pace, and I kind of enjoyed that little change of pace because it actually goes to show that we're actually noticing that these characters, they're actually evolving, as you could say, or at least to say evolving from the main point as to how they actually started. But you guys gotta remember too, these guys were never demons to begin with, so it kind of goes along to say like, why are they in the demon clan? Why, actually, how did they even get to be in the demon clan? But that goes along to chapter 200, because chapter 199, it just basically explained Diana and King trying effortlessly to try to defeat Gloxinia and Dolor. But then, like they say in the chapter, that we're gonna train you guys starting from this point on. But in chapter 200, it moves on and continues back from chapter 199, and Gloxinia and Dolor have stated that we're gonna train you guys in order to actually beat the demon clan themselves. And they even themselves stated that we're also gonna tell you guys how we actually came about to be joining the demon clan, because even they themselves stated that we're not part of the demon clan and we never have. So it kind of goes along to say, like, we're wondering, and our questions keeps rising as to how the heck these characters come in. So we're actually getting a back to the past arc, or like how many of the anime community always say, flashback no jutsu, which is hilarious because it really is basically what this chapter was mainly about. Because Diana and King are now basically in the bodies of Gloxinia and Dolor, but they're acting as more as eyewitnesses as to what happened 3,000 years ago. And it's going to raise a lot of questions as to wondering as to why was Meliodas betraying. Because right now in chapter 200, we literally see Gloxinia, Dolor, Elizabeth, and Meliodas. Hold on a minute, guys. Elizabeth was still back then in 3,000 years ago, which kind of goes along to say, what the heck? And also, I'm loving at the fact that Elizabeth has the freaking goddess clan wings, the angel wings. It's not fairy wings. I like how the way Nakaba kind of threw a curveball right there and say, oh, are these fairy wings? But no, remember, fairy wings are more like butterfly wings, insect wings. No, the goddess clans actually they look like pigeon wings, like legitimately a freaking rooster wing. They literally have feathers that you can pluck out of it. And that's the thing that we kind of enjoyed that, and we're actually going to be regarding more information as to what happened to Elizabeth back in the day, as to how she actually helped Meliodas. And it's kind of also granting us too another hint as to why Gloxinia Dolor actually betrayed the demon clan themselves, or at least I'm assuming, due to the fact, you know, they're only hinting it, they're not really explaining it, but they're only hinting at it. I'm hoping to see that more as to who the main villain back in the freaking 3,000 years ago day was. That's what I'm actually interested in, hoping to see that they actually showcase in the past arc. And also, while all of this is happening, you still have to remember King and Diane are being trained. So it goes along to say, like, are they supposed to feel this power? That's the only part that I kind of don't understand. It's how is this considered training when they're actually looking back in the past? Is it more along the line to see what Meliodas is weak against? Or did Meliodas was the one that will know how to actually train them? Because it kind of didn't really make any sense as to why they really are going back to the past. I mean, honestly, for us viewers, we're curious as to we're wondering why and what happened back in the day. But we're just wondering, why are they going back to the past and seeing Meliodas? It kind of just doesn't make a little bit of sense right there. Probably Nakaba was kind of thrown all over the place. But I'm still enjoying the chapter regardlessly, because I still want to know what did happen in the past. And also, though, since King's power growth will have to do or involve with him growing fairy wings, we're wondering as to what kind of wings is this character going to get? And also, Diane, is she going to get extra arms? Because apparently that's the giant clan is apparently doing. I'm not really too sure as well, because Dolor is the only one that has extra pair of arms. Yeah. Take that into consideration, guys. Yeah. But like I said, though, it's fairly entertaining to see as to how Nakaba is going about with these chapters. Like I said, there's still the air of mysteriousness that's still involved in these chapters, because we know what's going on, or we're actually getting an idea, but we don't know how Nakaba's gonna throw it at us. That's the only side that everybody's actually looking at in this manga. But that's it for chapter 199 and chapter 200. There's nothing really else more to talk about due to the fact that the chapters were kind of simple and self-explanatory. Granted, though, Nakaba did get a little break between chapter 198 and 199, but that's probably due to the fact that he probably had to do a color spread chapter for chapter 200. Which, by the way, it was pretty interesting looking at that color spread. Like I said, I enjoy Nakaba's artwork, and it's pretty interesting as to how it goes. It reminds me a little bit of Dragon Ball Z artwork. Like, it reminds me of Akira Toriyama's. A little bit, just a tiny bit, just without the excessive, overly bloated characters that Akira Toriyama likes to draw. I do not know why, but other than that, I still enjoy Nakaba's art style. But let me know down in the comments below on your theories as to what our King and Diana's power is going to expand upon. Because, you know, personally, like I said, I believe that King probably might have to unlock another form of his sacred weapon. That's the only thing that I could kind of see with his wings actually growing. But other than that, I don't want to see King growing too much. But like I said, I want to know what Nakaba is going to be throwing at us. And same thing with Diane. It's kind of still mysterious as to how is she going to grow, besides, you could say, controlling the earth itself and Mother Nature. But other than that, we really don't know what else they're going to grow out of. It's still kind of a mystery. Only Nakaba knows. Only he shall know. But let me know down in the comments below what are you guys' thoughts. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day. And if you guys enjoy my content, give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Nanatsu no Taizai and related content. And as always, guys, stay golden. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.